everyone. My name is Monica. Welcome to Whisper the Mystery. A very warm welcome to all the new and existing subscribers. Welcome to the family. In today's reading, we're going to look into what is your destiny. There are 3 piles over here. This is the first pile, the red flower. The second pile, the pink flower. And the third pile, the yellow flower. Please take a moment and use your intuition to choose the pile. You could also pause the video to meditate on the cards. If you're ready, let's move to the first pile, the red flower. Welcome pile 1, all those who have chosen the red flower. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. So today we're going to look into what is your destiny. Right, so we have here 8 of coins. Let's see it. King of Swords, Foundation and Achievement, yeah, Third Eye Chakra, Angel of Strength, and last we have the Community. Okay, hope you can see all the cards. Let's move this a bit. Okay, so I'll just tune into the energy here. So, pile 1, what is your destiny? Now, first and foremost, what is really standing out for me here is this card, your third eye chakra. So, this makes me feel that a lot of you are born with spiritual gift. You could be having some sort of intuition, and a lot of you could be psychics watching this. And in this lifetime, you are meant to strengthen that skill of yours. You're meant to develop it and take it to another level. So all of you watching here could have been born with some or the other gift. It might not be to its full capacity. It might not be to its full capability. So you could be having, or at times you could feel that you're more clairvoyant or you're more clairsentient, however it is, or you could be having very strong dreams and visions. So that's how some of you could be having, getting those messages. So it may be where you are not actively getting messages, but passively you have been. So in this lifetime, you're meant to develop that skill of yours. You're meant to go deeper into your intuition. And this life of yours is going to teach you to trust your intuition. You may have noticed at times when you have not trusted them, and that's when actually you have gone wrong in life. So this lifetime, you're meant to trust the side of yours, your intuitive side, and that is going to help you in your life's journey. So this is very strong for you, pile 1. And I also feel that for a lot of you, because of your intuition and psychic capabilities here, you will be helping here so many people in your journey. I see many people here being influenced by you. So you could be a very good motivational speaker, influencer of some sort, somewhere around there, or you could be a very strong healer. All right. So I see with your gifts here where you'll be helping people in your journey, because we have here the card of community as well. So you would be a part of community. Now with this community, yes, some of you could be socialites, where you could land up being socialites if you are not right now, because you're meant to influence many people. So for you, the more you are surrounded by people, the better it is for your life's journey. Now, this of course doesn't necessarily need to be physical in position with person. So you don't have to be meeting the person in physical. Some of you could be having like a YouTube channel like this and have your own form of community over here, but you would be having a lot of followers, a lot of people being influenced by you. And this is a very strong destiny for yours. I see these two coming together. Okay, with your intuition and healing power, capabilities, foreseeing future. Okay, you would be influencing here so many people in your lives, and therefore you'll be having your own community, you'll be having your own fan following based. Now, those of you who are physically with a person, so you could be a lot like a motivational speaker, you could be having your own workshops or something where people do come and attend. And when they do, they really start admiring you and looking up to you. And you slowly, I see you gradually growing in life and having that following. Okay, so it's a very strong pile for you, pile 1 here, if you're looking towards your career especially. I see a lot of career over here. So your career is something which is a strong part of your destiny. Yes, relationships as one, but your career is actually extremely important. You'll be feeling more fulfilled if you actually follow that part of your life. We have here the 8 of coins. So you are a very hard worker. And whatever it is in your life, things have not flown to you easily. It's taught you how to work hard and how to achieve something through your hard work. Unfortunately for you, pile 1, there are no shortcuts. And whenever you've taken probably a shortcut, I feel that things may not have gone really right for your life, or in any area of your life. If you've thought of taking any shortcut, you're meant to learn through the long route. You're meant to learn through the hard way over here. Okay, and this of course is for a particular reason here. But if you trust your instincts and do that particular task, you're going to feel that things are going to flow more easily for you. If you listen more to your practical side by ignoring your intuition, you would have to work twice as hard, as much as you would if you would have listened to your intuition and follow your path. So your life all along is teaching you how to trust yourself, how to listen to your instincts, when at that time it might not sound correct, but actually it is the right thing for you. So we have here the King of Swords. So again, a very strong influencer. You'll be using your words a lot, your power of communication, either through in words or in writing. And here I see you being the king. So with the king, it means that you have done here all your hard work. Okay, you've done all it takes to develop yourself, to develop your intuitive power, your communication skills. And by doing all that, you are acing it. You have reached now the King of Swords, where you are extremely good in your words, in your verbal or written communication here. And this again is a card of influence. So because of this, you would strongly be able to influence the people around you and help the people around you. I see people here being healed because of you, your words, and your presence here. So you do have a very, very strong power within you. Now, this doesn't just stop in being a coach or a mentor. For some of you, could also be in the healing professions. I see like a nurse. Okay, because sometimes even a nurse, through their actions and through their words, or doctors are able to heal many people in their surroundings there. And they do have some people who just go to one particular doctor because they do feel that sense of healing from that particular person. So it can flow for you in different directions, but in a way where you are influencing a community, you're influencing people. For some of you, it could also be actors over there, because again, through your actions, through your words here, you're able to make people, you're able to influence the people around you and have a massive fan following over here. Okay. Then we have here foundations and achievement. So I see you achieving a lot, pile 1, especially like I said, because of your career, you'll be achieving a lot. And however, I do feel that this could come a little bit later in your life. So it could be where, it's kind of the middle age and beyond, where you'll actually be seeing the success in your life. Now, for those of you, of course, where I do feel that a family life is also important, or relationships are equally important as well, you will soon realize that if you concentrate more on your career and on your gifts over here, relationships will flow in more easily in your life. Now, what I think could be a mistake here, which many of you could be doing or have done, is where you've put your whole heart and soul into connections and relationships here. And then you realize that that is not working out, and neither is your career, because for you, it's completely the other way around. You need to first go deep within yourself, and by increasing your powers, by increasing your, intuitive capabilities, you're able to help yourself in your career. And while you do that, while you grow yourself, you'll realize that relationships as well, which are best for you, they flow naturally in your life. Okay, if some of you have gone the other way around, that's when probably you realize where you're not completely feeling fulfilled. Okay, and the last here we have is the Angel of Strength. Part 1. This strongly makes me feel that life has not been easy for you. You have gone through so much, you've worked so hard, you've faced people who could be quite like a narcissist, or who tried dominating you in a particular way. But there have been people around you who have not treated you the best. Situations have not been easy for you. But out of all this, you've come out to be stronger than ever. You are so strong now that you can achieve anything in your life. And some part of you which did have the fear, you've managed to overcome that. And this is all because of your guidance here, spirit here, who is trying to help you in all this. Okay, so you've managed to come really, really a long way, I must say. I would like to congratulate all of you who feel that you have overcome something, because I do feel you have. And if you're still very young and you've not, trust me, you will. Again, I do feel this is someone who is kind of like a very strong person, and all this abundance of yours is going to come through middle age onwards, because in that time till then you're meant to go through certain situations, you're meant to face certain people, and all this is just going to make you realize that you're meant to listen to your intuition. Those people whom you've faced in life, whom you've met in life, you probably have realized they have not been the best for you, and that could have been where you had actually not listened to your intuition here. You had not listened to yourself. So you are developing yourself, you are trying to make yourself really, really strong here. You have worked day and night to do that, and you finally have come to this place here where you are extremely strong right now. And this is going to take you a really long way. Because of this, people would not be able to take advantage of you the way they would have done in the past. So you've made yourself here very, very strong, Part 1. And this again is going to give you a lot of strength to move forward in your life in regards to your career, especially in regards to helping people, because you have found the cure of how to overcome your fear, how to overcome certain obstacles in your life. And again, through your words, you're able to help many people around you and influence many people. So you do have a very strong destiny, Part 1, ahead of you. Some of you may be somewhere in this journey over here. Okay, but I do feel that whatever it takes, please don't stop working on your intuitiveness. This is going to take you very, very far in life. All right, Part 1, I hope you resonated with this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I am offering a personal tarot and soul reading at the moment. If you'd like to request one, you can find my details in the description below. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Welcome, Pal 2, all those who've chosen the pink flower. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. So in today's reading, we're going to look into what is your destiny. So we first have here recognition and reward, heartache and loss, 3 of Swords, Ace of Cups, blossoming abundance, and the Thinking Man. Okay, I'll just tune into the energy here. Pile 2, my God. Okay, so we have 4 cards here, right? Being represented by the number 3. So number 3 could be extremely significant here for a lot of you. It could also be the 3rd month, so it could be March. But number 3, or some of you could be life path number 3 over here. We have 4 cards here, and I've shuffled all of them, and they are from different decks. So it's a massive coincidence that we have such a thing. So yes, number 3 could be very, very significant in your life. Number 3 here also means that it's going through a lot of pain. So a lot of you watching here could have gone through major loss in your life. Now this could be in different areas of your life. It could be for some of you in relationships, and some of you in finances, where you have gone through major losses. So the way the spread has come up, I feel here where these are your losses and these are your gains for some reason. So yes, it's kind of like an up and down journey in your life, where at times you do, for example, you do meet someone who you feel is a perfect match for you. And after some time, you get to know that they are actually with someone else. Or it could be in business where, you have a business idea and it's going beautifully well for you. And suddenly you get to know that your business is actually not running that well. Or you could have a partner who's cheated on you, your business partner. So there is a lot of ups and downs here in your life over here. And they seem to be major ups and downs. So this, of course, has been a part of your journey, and that's because it's trying to show you, it's trying to help you out here that you need to be more logical rather than being emotional. I get this feeling for a lot of you, because some of you watching this could be highly emotional and you take steps here based on your emotions. But for you, it's the other way around. You're meant to take steps in life based on your intellectual and on your more practical side. And this is very different here to pile 1. Okay, pile 1 was completely, I won't spill the beans in case you do think of looking into that as well. So as you can see here, heartache and loss, and this again is from another deck, 3 of Swords. It's a big coincidence here, but this could be something very strong in your life. So I do feel that, of course, there has been so many situations in life where you feel that the downside in your life is much more than the upside. You feel that the happiness in your life doesn't last really long, and soon after that you're faced with things for which or you're faced with problems in your life. Some of you here are dealing a lot with third parties as well. So you could be in relationships or connections and you're deeply in love with this person, but this person is with someone else. And this reasons why such pain is in your life is because it's teaching you a lot. Your destiny here is to learn from this pain so that you don't repeat here. I feel for you, pile 2, is that cycles could keep repeating in your life. You could be every time coming across relationships, for example, where the person keeps hurting you intentionally or unintentionally. Even in regards to your work, your career, maybe you're not able to increase your finances at all. There is some sort of blockage over there, and you're just not able to increase it. Every time you feel you're getting close towards abundance, something major comes up again, and you probably lose a lot of money, or just things don't work out for you. So there is major losses here coming in your life. Now, this though, I do feel that it's come on very early in your life. So it's not where, first half of your life was amazing and after that it's going bad. No, I don't think so. I feel that since a very young age, probably you've been seeing so much in life, and that's why you feel like, is there really happiness in your life? Is it? Because you've probably just seen nothing but pain. That's how a lot of you could be feeling here. But there is a very strong reason. If this has come early in your life, I would say you should feel blessed, because you would be learning a lot from this pain so that the future of your life goes in complete bliss. Okay, so I do feel that this heartache, like I said, has come a lot based on emotions. Again, it could be a situation where you've tried to help someone in need with a good intention and that person just didn't treat you well, or they cheated you. Okay, so we have also here recognition and reward. So it's not just been pain here. Now, again, this is number 3 over here, but this time this person here is being awarded. So your pain, whatever you've gone through, whatever you experienced here, you are meant to turn that pain into a gain. Okay, now how can you do that? There could be so many ways, but actually, with your pain, because you understand what you've gone through, what you've been through, you can help other people in this situation. If as a child you've gone through abuse, if as a child you've been through situations, you understand what children go through, and therefore you could do something for the children where you're teaching them, explaining them, you're counseling kids, that type. Or if you've gone through a heartbreak, you know how it feels, and here you're able to help people who have gone through similar situations. So you have been through so much in life, and some of you also feel have maybe overcome a situation in a particular area of your life. So for example, if in career you had not been doing really well, and suddenly you found the way of how you could increase your finances, and you've achieved success in it, you're able to help people in a similar area who are struggling in the finances. So your pain here would be turning into a gain. I really feel that for you, pal, too. So all this is not going to go in a loss. Whatever you've been through is just to help you here to grow and to understand things and not to be so emotional. We have here the card of the thinking man. So I feel here, can you see this person is called as a thinking man, and he has this beautiful crystals here in his hand. Now he's not looking at it from an emotional perspective. He's looking at it from an opportunity perspective. That's how you need to be, pal, too. And that is what your destiny is going to take you to, where everything in your life, you'd be looking at it from an opportunity point of view. Any pain you've gone through, think of it as an opportunity. Any loss you've gone through, think of that as an opportunity. Any person you meet, anything you look by, everything can be an opportunity. For example, even in this pandemic situation right now, I know many people are going through a really, really bad situation, but out of that, there is this 1% people who are finding an opportunity in this situation. Maybe in a nice way, of course, by trying to help people, but it's bringing a lot of light in their life. So for you, pal, too, I feel it's going to be the similar thing where you'll start looking opportunity in each and everything. Okay, and that's where you would be getting this abundance. I see for a lot of you, pal, too, you would be getting this abundance later in life once you have understood why you've gone through a certain situation in your life and how you're able to make things into an opportunity here. You would be having an opportunity for love and for financial abundance. There are 2 things here waiting for you. Paltu, they are waiting here for you. When the time is right, once you have overcome this situation and once you have learned of how to make your pain into an opportunity here, things are going to flow into your life. There is an opportunity for beautiful romantic relationship. This could also be for a lot of you in the third party situation which you're stuck in. It could be where this is going to get cleared off and it's not going to be a third party anymore, and through that there is a chance for you for reconciliation and getting this financial abundance. So it's kind of, for some of you, I do feel this is all linked to your soul purpose, to your destiny over here. This is meant to teach you so many things. But of course, sometimes when things come very easily in our life, we don't actually learn from it. We don't understand how we can use that as, as a stepping stone in our life, or how to manifest certain things in your life. So you are going to be a wonderful manifester, I feel, because 6 and 4, 10 is going to be number one. So 1 and 3, these 2 are extremely important numbers in your life. Again, this is going back. This could also make it to number 13 for some reason, I feel, which could make it at times where you do feel you are very unlucky. I do feel a lot of you feeling that right now. But go through this, understand what you're meant to learn and how you are meant to overcome it, how you can help other people through the situation. And you are going to get this abundance in life once you've learned this lesson. Once you start getting recognition for this, things would start flowing into your life. All right, pal two, I hope you resonated with this. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I am offering a personal soul and tarot reading at the moment. If you'd like to request one, you can find my details below. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Welcome, pal three, all those who've chosen the yellow flower. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. So in today's reading, we're going to look into what is your destiny. Okay, so we have your Queen of Cups, Four of Wands, Patience, Spiritual Union, Happy Family, and Goddess of the Moon. Hope you can see all the cards. Okay, pile 3, I'll just tune into the energy here. Right, pile 3. So this number 2, 4, 5, and 7 could definitely mean something to you. Okay, and it could also be the months. But I feel the number 2, 4, 5, 7 is definitely very significant here for a lot of you watching. Now, those of you who've picked up this third pile, I see your destiny to be linked quite a lot here to your relationships, especially to your love life. Okay, there is a very strong purpose here in regards to that, and this is a lot based on your destiny. Yes, your career is equally important as well. However, your career as well is strongly influenced here by this particular relationship. Okay, so let's start first with this Queen of Cups. So you could be someone who is very intuitive and who considers emotions to be very, very important. Now, I do feel that when you do meet this person who is your true soulmate and twin flame, whatever tag you want to attach to it, okay, so you are going to be extremely, extremely deeply in love here with this person, so much that you've never loved anyone else before. And this is the capacity of the Queen of Cups. Her love runs very, very deep. And that's the reason why, because it runs so deep, this is going to have a major influence, a major impact here on your life. Okay, this is meant to teach you so much, but you're meant to learn a lot here because of this relationship and because of this connection. Now, I do feel that because this relationship is meant to be your destiny, it is going to go through a lot of ups and downs. It's going to go very deep, whether it's love or pain. They both are going to be extremely deep for you. But whatever it is, you are going to learn to come out from this situation as a much stronger person whose intuitive capacity is going to be very, very high. Because we have here the Queen of Cups and we have here the Goddess of the Moon. It's another card here for the intuition. The moon here guides your psychic capabilities, your intuitive side here. And therefore, I do believe that because of this, a lot of you would be basing your career on emotion, something where you emotionally connect with the other person. It could be as well like a counselor, therapist, or, doing something like a reading where you're connecting here to your intuitive side. And you also have careers like astrologers, Reiki healers, or even if you're you're going to feel much more fulfillment here when you attach your career to your intuitive side. And with this Goddess of the Moon, I also feel that for a lot of you, your career would be influencing a lot of people. So you are going to balance your career and your relationship. Your destiny is to balance both sides. And a lot of you I also feel would be helping families to reconnect. You could be also land up being a family counselor, children counselor, wherever it is where you're connecting, they're attaching or being very connected to emotions here, that is going to help you, and that is going to be your true destiny. So you may be in a career right now feeling a little bit unfulfilled. That's because you could be doing a very corporate job in a corporate environment where things are not based on emotions, they're based a lot on practicalities. But for you, emotions are meant to be going very, very strong. Now here, based on your relationship, which is a strong part of your destiny, we have here this card, spiritual union, Four of Wands. Four of Wands is also the card of a family card here. So there is a repetition here of a family. Your family is going to be very, very important for you. So with the spiritual union, yes, you are going to meet someone, you are going to come across someone in your life who is going to be extremely important. Now, I'm getting this message as well for some of you. If you feel that, it's not a soulmate, it's not a lover as such, I do feel that one of your family member is very important for you. One of your family member, you feel it's a soulmate connection with that family member. It could be one of your parents here, with whom you've had this very strong, deep emotional connection with, and along with a lot of love, it also had brought you a lot of pain. And for some of you, where this family member is not with you right now physically, okay, now it's coming up as a message that they are with you forever and ever in spirit. Okay, I've just had a strong message here for some of you watching. Now, for the rest of you where that is not a situation, where it's not a family member, it is definitely a lover here. And with a spiritual union and the card of patience, like I said earlier, it's going to go through a lot of ups and downs. Okay, you are meant to learn a lot from the situation. It's teaching you a lot of patience. So because it's a card here of union, it could be where you are not together with this person. There could be times of separation, which would be teaching you so much. So this love, this feeling of deep, immense love, this feeling of anxiety and separation is just going to teach you so much. And this is showing as a part of your destiny over here. So patience is not something which you can run away. Yes, you might try to move on from this connection to other connections here, definitely, but a part of your heart is attached here to this person, and for some reason you are still having this hope within you, or you would continue having the hope within you that you are going to be one with your true love over here. And this is a card of twin flame as well, the Four of Wands, and that's why it's coming as a very strong energy. Now, for a lot of you, this could teach you of being separation with your loved one and coming together with them. And if it's a lover, there is a chance for you, there's an opportunity I'm seeing here to have a family with them. And then your family would be the most important thing for you in this whole world, right? This is coming twice. So it's no joke over here, where your family is a very strong part of your destiny. I feel that once you have your own family, you're not going to be very, you'll not be socializing that much. You'll be giving your whole heart and soul here to your family, because you would just love spending time with them, love being there for them all the time, right? So I don't see you socializing a lot with many people. Even now, you could be someone who actually likes spending time on your own, or being around with people who truly are close to your heart, rather than just being around people for the sake of. So you are going to be here extremely close to your family. Okay, so because this is coming as your destiny, it's going to be a lot of laughter, at the same time very, very emotional. And this is coming up strongly for you. But with the Goddess of Moon, I would say that do not ignore this career aspect of yours. It could be something small. It could be just having, something like this, like a small YouTube channel, or where you're able to talk to people and help them, because your gift, you do have a gift. So you're not meant to just shy away from it. You are meant to shine. You are truly meant to shine over here. And I see this in your destiny, where you are meant to balance your family life and your career. You're meant to balance it. Although I do see that you would be putting a lot more emphasis to your family once you do have your own family. Then your career would kind of need a lot of balancing. So before you have your family, especially in a time where you could be in separation here, you'd be putting in a lot of emphasis on your career. But once you do have your family, once you are in unity with your loved one, I feel that you would look towards balancing it more to have the best of both worlds. That's what you're meant to have, pile 3, the best of both worlds over here. Okay, and you have to continue as well concentrating here on your intuition, and the more you do whatever it tells you, this is going to keep taking you towards the path of ascension. All right, pile 3, I hope you resonated with this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I am offering a personal tarot and soul reading at the moment. If you'd like to request one, you can find my details below. Thank you so much. Goodbye.